do, Dream Team? It's your boy Neal, back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are once again with Brienne Worth. Can't get enough. Australian reacts to Aussie slang. Before we dive in, y'all know I need y'all to smash that subscribe button, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. You guys got a favorite video suggestion, you can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section. What we got? Brienne.
So I've seen an alarming amount of people reacting to Australian slang, none of which are Australian. Yeah, it would appear that we've made somewhat of a spectacle of ourselves on the global stage with our language here on our half-empty island. Unless you're talking to a conservative, in which case, sorry, we're full. Just so full. I can't here our population density is 3.1 people per square kilometre. England's is 395, but like we're full. But regardless, there.
Gosh, that's 100 times more. but still, we're full. We're full. We're not. If you're conservative, we're not taking any more people in. If you're not conservative, feel free.
People per square kilometre. England's is 395, but like we're full. But regardless, there is just something about Australian slang that really roasts the veggies of fucking everybody, apparently. Whether that's a good thing or not, I don't know. I don't really care. Our language is a fucking joke. No, really, it is genuinely one big inside joke that we're all in on. And of all the reaction videos I've seen, I've not seen an Australian reacting to Australian slang. Why is that? We have to react to it every day. Have you ever tried to have a serious conversation with an Australian? Ever. Have you ever watched a TV show with American actors and then there's like that one Australian actor? We sound like a joke. It's comical, truly. I don't even know.
I ain't gonna let you not lying about that. I've experienced that in watching movies and TV, but I do love the Australian accent. I do love it because it's different. Than what I'm used to hearing in America.
And then there's like that one Australian actor. We sound like a joke. It's comical, truly. I don't even know what people are saying half the time. The best part is you can just make shit up as you go and it catches on. Everything works. No one has given a fuck here since the Cambrian explosion. So I've been watching quite a few of these and thinking like, I could do that better. There's only so many times you can watch an American fuck up the word sanger. Just got me thinking like, who better to talk about Australia's sociolinguistics than me specifically.
There you go.
So I thought I might as well step up and react to the crock of shit that our country has created. So I'm going to find some Aussie slang and react to it. If you didn't read that in the title. So I'm going to start out with some phrases that I potentially don't even know the meanings of. So, flat out like a lizard drinking. If anything's flat out, it just means you're busy. Fair suck of the sauce bottle, which to my knowledge is Australia's version of equality, means to be treated fairly, given a fair go, and various whatnots.
Fair suck of the sauce bottle. It means equality. Okay.
Means to be treated fairly, given a fair go, and various whatnots. Carrying on like a pork chop, one of my personal favourites, literally just means that you're being overly dramatic and being a pork chop. How pork chop came into being dramatic, we might never know. I really don't know where that came from. Head like a dropped pie. I'm going to give you a second to decipher what that might mean. That's a long enough second. It means you're fucking ugly. Obviously, beauty comes from within and everything is subjective.
God dang. God.
Loose in the top paddock. It just means like you're, you know, sparks aren't 100% flying up in the, like you're a bit of a nutcase, basically.
Okay.
Crack the shits. Is this not, does everyone not say that? It means to get angry or annoyed. Like I crack the shits when I haven't eaten. I crack the shits when I wake up and realise that I'm awake now. Crack the shits when it's not 2 for 1 at Domino's. Lots of it.
They said I crack the itch when I wake up and realize that I'm awake now. That's frustrating.
I realize that I'm awake now. Crack the shits when it's not 2 for 1 at Domino's. Lots of reasons. Chocky's a good one. I never use chocky to say chocolate. However, if it's chocolate milk or like chocolate biscuit, then it's chocky milk and a chocky bicky. Ooh, akadaka's on here because something we've also done is shorten an acronym. Akadaka is short for AC/DC, the band, which is also, it's already shortened. We've made it longer by saying akadaka. Art doesn't have rules, sorry bitches. Devo. Devo's a good one, means devastated, and an offshoot from that is defo, which means definitely. So your defo going to be devo when the servo's shut and you can't get your chocky milk. Obviously. Servo, nice and easy.
Yeah, see, I can understand Australian slang, especially when you speak it regular, like at a normal pace. That's too fast for me. It's not gonna click in my head. There's some kangaroos loose in the paddock when you guys are speaking in Australian slang.
You're defo going to be devo when the servo's shut and you can't get your chalky milk. Obviously. Servo, nice and easy, it's a petrol station or a gas station if you're in America. Now Australia's not always the land of hard workers because we did invent the sickie, which is just taking a sick day off work when you're not actually sick. It's nearly a rite of passage. Obviously we didn't invent the action of doing that, but
Call
you can
that
thank
hooky.
us for the beautiful word that is sickie. Speaking of employment, you can be a tradie, you can be a copper, you can be a postie, you can be a garbo, you can be a muso, cabbie, fiery, picky, ambo. If you're sick of work though, you can go to Macca's in the Arvo. If Macca's isn't really your vibe though, you can go home and have a cuppa. Because after all, we were colonised by England. You can dip your bicky in your cuppa, see we're learning. Sometimes if you're driving home thinking about your cuppa, you might have a bingle. Which is just ridiculous.
Y'all really do literally have another word for everything. Or y'all shorten everything, bro. This is crazy. Like... everything.
If you're driving home thinking about your cuppa, you might have a bingle, which is just ridiculous. A bingle is what the plebs would call a motor vehicle accident. You might take your car and then they do a bodgy job on it. It's not like you could really say anything though, because sometimes mechanics are built like brick shithouses. Which unfortunately is a real saying. A shithouse is obviously like an outdoor toilet, I believe, and they are surprisingly always built really well. Very solid, so built like a brick shithouse. Australia is also one of the only countries in the world where you can see your political leaders wearing budgie smugglers. Unfortunately for everybody with eyes. And just to summarise some of my personal favourites, we've got Bodolo, the cornerstone of what I'm going to go ahead and call our culture. Chockers, which just means it's too full. Again, if you're talking to a conservative, Australia would be chockers. Dead set. Just 100% true, definitely sure of it. Exy, which is not to be confused with eckies. Exy means expensive, eckies are pingers, which is MDMA. As an extension of exy, if something costs big bickies, that shit is expensive. If something is rigidage, it just means it's really good and genuine. Sparrow's fart, which I've never understood, but it just means dawn. Knock off, everyone's favourite time of the day when you finish work. Reckon, which I don't... Do you reckon? I don't really know what that means. Like, what do you reckon? What do you think? I don't... What do you... What's your opinion? What is your opinion on this, sir? What do you reckon? I don't know. Australian slang is very contextual. It's not very literal at all. As you can see, none of this fucking makes any sense. If you knock something back, it just means you're refusing it. If you knock off, it means you're finishing work. If something's cucked it, it's just dead. It stopped working. You might have Buckley's chance of getting it to start again, which just basically means give up now. You've got no chance. If you wouldn't piss on someone if they're on fire, I think that's very self-explanatory.
Yes, that is.
You don't like the person.
That
If you
is.
spit in the dummy, it means you're losing your temper. If someone's told you to stop faffing around, you should probably actually get up and do something.
Yeah.
Similar to that is just having a whinge, which is just complaining. I feel like everyone says that though.
Guys, it's completely different English. Completely different English. It's another language to learn Australian. What I'm learning. It's a whole entirely different language in itself. It would be tough to learn. It seems like. I feel like I go over there and I'll be like, bro, what's everybody talking about?
To get up and do something. Similar to that is just having a whinge, which is just complaining. I feel like everyone says that though. If someone's told you to pull your head in, you better pull your head in. You either need to shut up or like clean up your act or mind your business or all of the above. If you're on the piss, you've obviously been to the bottle-o because it means you're drunk. If someone's gone troppo, I believe this means that they've gone crazy. I think this comes from the fact that everyone that lives in the tropics seems like a bit of a nutcase on some level. Can confirm I'm from the tropics. If something is located out at Whoop Whoop, it is just too far away. I've had lots of people think that Whoop Whoop is an actual place. It's not. It's, again, contextual, figurative, if you will. If you're feeling a little bit fancy, you can say 50 k's south of Whoop Whoop, which again just means too far away in the middle of nowhere. If you're going to chuck a Yui, that means you're going to do a U-turn, usually an illegal one if we're going by Australian drivers. And my all-time personal favourite, no joke, is we're not here to fuck spiders. I don't get it. Try and work that one out. It just means you came here for a reason. For example, you're at a pub, your friend says, hey, do you want some beers? You reply, well, I didn't come here to fuck spiders. Could you have just said, yeah, dude, I'd love a beer? Maybe. Not in this country. That is all for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. No! Every video I give shout outs to people who turn the notification bell on. Leave a comment.
Bro, I love her videos. I absolutely love her videos. Australian slang, I don't understand. I don't think I ever will. But I love it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, you want a beer? Well, I'm not here to F spiders. That's all we got. You guys got a favorite video suggestion? You can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Social media, Patreon, all up top. You can subscribe to any of it. Put all the links in the description. All you gotta do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me. I love talking to you guys. You guys are the most incredible team on YouTube. It's your boy Neal. Out.